AITA, suing my neighbor after she sprayed weedicide on my lawn. Caught my neighbor spraying weedicide on my lawn in my fenced-in backyard because she said she was sick of all the weeds and thought she was doing me a solid one. I like dandelions, they are good for the bees too. I have pet rabbits, dogs, cats, and a tortoise I like to roam the yard, and all of them eat or at least nibble and lick the grass, so it's literally poisoning my pets. So anyway, I kick her the fuck out and take all my pets inside. Now 2 of my rabbits are dead and another is in critical condition. I'll never be able to let my pets outside again to eat the grass because weedicide takes forever to go away, because it can sit in the soil for who knows how long, and I am worried that the dogs and cats might end up having a reaction too, since they also nibble the grass. Call me overprotective or overcautious IDC, I love my animals. So I'm suing her for damage to my property because it is now unusable for my animals, veterinary bills, and emotional damage due to the deaths of my 2 rabbits. I'm also trying to get the cops to pursue a case of animal abuse or at minimum criminal damage, because she did basically poison my animals, but I doubt anything will come from it, because I have to prove ill intent, but they are pursuing her for criminal trespass. She's a Karen. I think she deserves it for thinking she had any right to be on my property at all, and especially because it's killed my pets, and now I'd what to do about my lawn, because I'm not risking another animal's life by letting them out, at least unsupervised, for at least a year. However, my parents and my girlfriend think I'm being unnecessarily cruel because it was an accident, and she thought she was just being a good neighbor, and that I am making it to be a bigger deal than it is, and should just ask for her to pay my vet bills at it. Info, she has asked me about the weeds before, I don't remember it verbatim, but basically the conversation was along the lines of her. Hey, I see you have a lot of dandelions weeds, have you noticed that too, me? Yup, I enjoy the look of a natural lawn, her. Something about my new car. The end, since she has a kid that she always asks can come over to play with my rabbits, I assumed she knew they ate them if she was looking over my fence, that often she'd notice the dandelions were only ever flowering in 1/4 of the lawn at a time, because my rabbits got cycled in a way that most of the lawn was mostly weed-free, while the part they couldn't get to that week would be sprouting at it again. Thanks for the messages, guys. I am taking the advice and getting a security camera and a padlock for the fence. Also, I am in fact getting a necropsy done. Edit. I have talked to her. Told her that my rabbits died after the fact and there was staining on their pen. She said it's weedicide, not pesticide. They were probably just sick. Edit. Last edit, this is blowing up too much, I gotta walk away, sorry if I didn't answer your question. But my rabbits were actually outside when she did this, and there was a stain on their pen. I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure they got a direct spray. Update, I got a call from my vet Monday morning. The necropsy is back. My rabbits died from corrosion to several internal organs and had corrosive burns lining their mouth and nose. My 3rd rabbit can also come home today and only has minor injuries to his throat and a small injury resulting in superficial hair loss and mild irritation on his nose. He'll be on pain meds, and just in case, I have critical care ready for those without rabbits when rabbits are in pain, and sometimes in mourning. They sometimes refuse to eat, so critical care is basically a mix powder you can syringe feed to keep their digestive system functioning, because GI stasis can be life-threatening. Also, I've contacted a lawyer to move forward with a lawsuit, but they haven't responded. Probably won't until later today because I contacted them yesterday through email. And for the lawn and garden people, from my last post, the vet thinks the stuff the neighbor used wasn't a commercial herbicide because of those chemical burns, as well as because it killed my crabapple tree and the bit near my fence and pool are bare. Please, in the future, avoid messaging me for updates. I have no reason to keep you guys updated for any reason. My life and my animals at the end of the day is my business, not yours. I will try to keep you updated, but remember, this is my life. Getting a message every day asking for an update is rude. Also, definitely never ever comment on another one of posts asking for updates or for information. That's just beyond rude. Stop it. I am allowed to make other posts without being reminded of this. You'll get updates as they come and as I please, not as you demand. Thank you.